Hi, my name is Agar. People call me Incense Tree. And my family live in all around Asia, mostly Indonesia, Malaysia, and I live in Hong Kong. People said that I'm used for incense, perfume, small carvings, but I have no aroma at all. Once we're injured, we'll secrete protective liquid which forms agarwood resin. And after a long period, they will become fragrant agarwood. Good evening. An agar tree is hunted by illegal poachers this morning in Shek Kok. The Kadoorie Farm Conservation Officer, Kit Lee, indicates that there are only 180 agar trees remaining in Hong Kong. Rachel Green has the story.
The agar wood is one of the most expensive natural raw materials in the world. It's been listed as a potentially threatened species since 1995 by the Convention on the International Trade in the Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora. The Kadoorie Farm Conservation Officer Kit Lee indicates that the situation is getting better.
So the whole genus is listed as in IUCN in 1998, but then in Hong Kong it is a protected species in countryside, so you can't you can't cut them down. But then in terms of being endangered, it's actually listed as vulnerable on IUCN.
The agar tree is rather thin. It has patched white spots all over it. The leaves are shiny and oily with a tangy green. The roots are very white. You can easily recognize them compared to the other trees. Agar trees tend to grow slowly, and the younger it is, the thinner. Its seeds look like baby ducks, therefore they're called ducklings. Agar trees don't grow a lot of branches, nor do they do leaves. The roots grow extremely deep. The Officer Lee points out that the demand of agar tree is much more greater than the supply.
Why are they so expensive?
Well, it's due to their rarity, because in the wild, only 7% of them produce the resin. Well, someone did a survey and then found out that the demand is like so much higher than the supply. It's like, I think we can only supply like 40% of the demand in the market.
Usually poachers will come at night or early in the morning with equipment like an electric chainsaw. They know the forest very well and could always escape easily. One of the villagers in Shek Kok had experience discovering the poachers. They came to the village and went into the forest. The villagers reported immediately to the police. In fact, the poacher came twice before that. This time, they totally cut off the tree trunk and killed the tree. Luckily, the poacher was caught and put in jail. Kit Lee states that the government is taking extra precaution to preserve and conserve agar trees.
Currently, I think it's getting better because there's a new action plan just came out from AFCD. They have a lot of what they're currently replanting a lot of seedlings in country parks, and they are having anti-poaching plans and electronically monitoring a lot of remaining trees. So I think the situation should get better. In KFBG, we have cages, surveillance, and patrolling to protect them. We also have a genetic lab where we look into their genetic diversity, and we use DNA fingerprinting. We're just trying to understand more about the species to make better conservation plans and strategies.
Raising publicity and education could be one of many solutions.
Well, for citizens, they can if they see any illegal activities, they should definitely report it.
I couldn't believe that trees could also be an endangered species. Have you seen any agar trees?
No, but I think we should. There are some hidden around Hong Kong.
Oh, let's go!
Let's go.
Oh my gosh, look at this tree. It's so protected.
Yeah, there's a cage and everything. And it's really tall too.
There's even a camera.
Yeah, like a lot of camera.
They should be really serious about this tree.
Yeah, no one should kill it. It looks very beautiful.
Really big one is one of them. And this one was chopped down.
You know what? A gram of agar wood can fetch up to 50,000 Hong Kong dollars.
Really? It's even more expensive than gold.
Yeah, that's why poachers take such a big risk to get agar wood.
If poachers get caught by police, they'll be put in jail for 3 years.
It takes such a long time for them to grow. How could they just cut them down without considering?
Hong Kong is named by a agar tree. In Chinese, a agar tree called Hang Zai Shu. So Hang Gong, Hong Kong.
Yeah, people believe it brings out good luck. They use fallen agar wood trees that died due to diseases to make statues and bracelets. They also use it to clean their house with agar leaves at the end of the year.
That's why education is cultural. Heritage is important. People will learn to love the nature, not to hurt them, only for money.
I think we should cherish the entire nature, not only agar trees, because each species is special and important.
Liz, don't you feel like we can't be the only one to know this? Everyone should know it. We have to tell everyone about that.
So what are we waiting here? Let's go!
Go.
Hey, you know what? A gram of agar wood can fetch up to 50,000.
Okay.
Really? It's even more expensive Really? It's
Good evening. An agar tree is hunted by illegal poacher this morning in